It's a different kind of concert from the other concerts that I've done kasi ito nga we celebrate on this concert we celebrate different kinds of love. So kahit anong maisip niyo na kinds of love nandiyan yan sa concert. And we have new songs also for this concert.
Can you share po paano nag-start yung nag-start yung concert?
Well, nag-sit down lang kami, tapos parang inisip na ano bang ibang concept naman for Valentine's Day. Kasi usually, ang celebrate is yung talagang love for each other, yung talagang puro love, 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 diba? Ito, kahit love ng nag-iisa ka lang, meron dyan. Love ng meron ng iba yung love mo, ganun, meron din dyan. So, iba-iba. Kumbaga, we celebrate all types of love on this concert. Diba? Minsan, pag gusto mo manood ng Valentine concert, it's all about like love lang, nakahanap ka ng special someone mo. So, ito, iba na.
Magkakaroon po ba na parang medyo storyline per se yung concert?
I think may mga songs, pero syempre, we'll do like scripts about it, and siguro itatahi-tahi na lang din namin yung mga songs sa concert.
Can you tell us a little bit about what kind of music will this be? Will this be more on covers or your originals? Or a mix of?
Well, sa mga concerts naman din, hindi mawawala yung mga covers kasi yung importante din na that the people could relate to all the songs. And also, hindi din mawawala yung mga songs na minahal nila, yung mga songs ko na minahal din ng mga na audience and fans. Iba-iba.
Sina, can you take us back when you time na nag-start? Sino po ba yung mga influencers mo?
Mariah, syempre, diba? Larry Mariah. Tapos, Whitney Houston, yan, si Alicia Keys, mga nagsistart pa siya nun before. And a lot more actually. Nung bata pa ako talaga, yung when my dad was teaching me how to sing, andyan sila mga Matt Monroe, Julio Iglesias, sila Frank Sinatra. Kasi nung bata akong kinakanta ko talaga mga panlalaki. Kasi bilang daddy ko ang nagturo sa akin, ang mga finifeed niya sa akin is mga panlalaking kanta. So, nung nagkaroon na ako ng sarili kong freedom to choose the songs that I would like to sing, doon na narinig ko na sila Whitney, Mariah, Celine.
And then yung journey nila how you become a professional?
My journey, well, nagsimula ako, kumakanta lang ako sa harap ng mga tito-tita, ganyan. Tapos, binabayaran na nila ako, binibigyan nila ako ng mga, tawag doon? Ganyan, para kumanta. hindi ko pa alam na TF yung tawag ng time na yun eh. So sabi ko, uy, kakanta lang ako, bayaran ako. So doon na nag-start yung parang gusto ko na rin palang kumanta, bigyan ako ng mga regalo, ganyan. Tapos eventually, sa mga schools, yan, kakanta ako. Di ba, doon naman talaga lagi nag-start schools. Tapos singing contest, ganyan. Tapos after that, parang may kumuha sa akin na to play with the band. Feeling ko high school pa siguro ako na nagbanda ako.
Do you remember your first gig?
It was at Strums in Makati. Strums in Makati pa yun, naalala ko. Tapos, yun, na-enjoy ko na yung being able to sing live for everybody kasi iba yung feeling na may banda, live instruments, and all. So, doon na nag-umpisa.
And then, kailan niyo po na-realize na you already made it? Parang narinig yung mga songs sa radio?
Nung first time ko narinig yung song ko on the radio, syempre hindi ko pa naman finil na, oh, I made it. Kasi narinig ko na yung song ko on the radio. Siguro yung time na nalaman ko na I was accepted as a singer and I made it as a singer in this industry was when I was receiving a lot of awards, a lot of recognitions. Syempre, hindi mo naman masasabi sa sarili mo na singer ka kung wala ka pang natatanggap na recognition bilang singer, diba? So, those were the times. Especially nung nagkaroon ng 10 times platinum yung Mina Live Up. Yung talaga, okay, tanggap na nila ako. Love talaga nila ako as a singer.
I also have seen a couple of videos online, specifically on YouTube, that you were able to also work with some of artists and producers in the US. Can you tell us a little bit about how that went?
Which one is this one? Very recent ba yan?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, I've collaborated with some composers in the US, and then we made a few songs that we haven't released yet. But we're probably thinking of releasing it this year. But I'm really not too keen on releasing it this year. Pa, not yet soon enough because I'm parang medyo half baked. Hindi ko pa masyadong feel i-release. Pero baka merong dumating na something para malinis or maayos yung song na yun, then we can release it this year.
Is this some sort of your penchant in the international market?
Not naman. I don't wanna say that I wanna delve into the international. Pero lahat naman tayo, lahat naman ng singers, they wanted to penetrate the international. Pero sa akin, I just wanna put out this song to if it will make it internationally, bonus na yun. I love that, but I'm not really pushing it to be like I'm putting this out to be an international sensation.
But how do you feel that when they were talking about you, medyo parang their jaws were dropped when they heard you sing
In this what? Sorry.
studios?
Well, they've heard all of my songs. They've heard about me, and yun, probably when they heard me like sing live, yun lang yung nagulat lang sila na nagandahan sila dun sa voice. Parang lang sila, na-enjoy sila siguro dun sa sound ng voice.
So I believe the director of this concert is
Direk John Prats.
Is this your very first time to direct?
This is my third time to work with Direk John Prats, and always a breeze, working with Direk John Prats kasi he gives the artists the freedom, to do whatever they want to do, but yung creative side, like, Direk, ito yung gusto kong gawin, pero siya, pinapaganda lang niya lalo yung idea mo na sasabihin sa kanya. So, hindi siya yung parang limited to parang, ito gusto kong gawin mo, ito gusto mong gawin. Ano gusto mong gawin, Nins? Ito gusto mong gawin direct. So, papagandahin lang niya yung...
Is he created the concept or it's a collaboration?
He's part of the creation of Love Matters.
Taking on that, are we expecting any guests? Yes.
Wait. What else? Ano yun? Guests. As of the moment, I have one guest, and it's MMG. If you guys know MMG, yeah. For now, yeah. Thank you.
Prior to this concert, ano yung pinagkakabalan niyo?
Well, a lot of bar shows, mga special concerts, special shows. So, yun lang naman basically, and some guestings on TV. So, of course, family.
So, would you say this is your Valentine's concert again for after a few years din, di ba?
Well, last year I had a Valentine concert at in Cebu. Yeah, so yeah. After a few years, nag-concert ulit ako sa Cebu last year.
How differentiate to you Love Matters?
Well, basically, yung Love Matters, yun nga, as I've said a while back, parang it celebrates all types of love. Hindi lang siya yung parang, kasi usually sa mga concerts ko, iba-ibang klase ang mga songs na I interpret. Ito naman parang different kinds of love talaga. So very different, very Valentine's in a different way naman.
When yung collaboration mo with Heavenly Desserts, ano ba siya naman?
Well, Heavenly Desserts kasi I started singing with District 1, and then District 1 is also owned by Chef Jeng. So Chef Jeng really loves my songs and my music, and she wanted really to produce a concert for me, and that started like 2 years ago. She did my concert for a very long time, and then yun nga, the Valentine concert in Cebu, and then this one came about. Dapat yung birthday concert ko last year, siya din ang gagawa, kaso naunahan siya ng ibang producer, kaya hindi na nagawa. So,
yeah. Sa mga originals,
kahit hindi last, okay lang.
sa mga original song mo yung scene, ano ba yung dapat mawawala every time you nag-concert?
Sa pagkakalam ko, I think it's Jealous, Someday, and syempre, hindi original Love Moves, pero Love Moves kailangan nandoon, Foolish Heart, I think. ano pa ba, Through the Fire. Sino, ikaw, favorite? Sige nga, sample. Ay. Oo, kailangan mag-sample. Sabay bumalik sa akin. Yun. So, yung mga yun. I love you, goodbye. Yan, mga ganyan, di ba? Yung mga hindi dapat mawawala.
Kasi naka-experience ka na ba na nag-proposal during your concert?
Madami. Kaya, hindi dito, internationally din, tas dito rin. So, madami kasi, most especially doon sa song na Love Moves in Mysterious Ways. Kasi talagang parang, doon talaga yung pinakamagandang mag-propose kasi sinasabi talaga na hindi mo alam kung kailan dadating yung love. So, ito dumating na yung love, so I'd like to propose to you. Parang ganun yung gusto nilang palabasin always. Sa Love Moves in Mysterious Ways.
So, hindi ka na
Marami.
magugulat na magkakaroon na ng proposal?
Hindi, naiiyak lang ako minsan na emotional. Parang, sure na, di ba? Ganun. So, parang gusto niya mag-propose, di ba? Okay, true.
But how important is also family time?
Very, very important. That's why, like, every Sunday, I don't accept gigs. And during the week, when I don't have a gig, I spend most of the time with my family talaga. Like, at home lang talaga ako, hindi ako nalabas. If they wanna go out, I go out with them. Spend time with the family pag wala talagang show. Kasi pag may show ako talagang, naka-ano talaga ako dun eh, naka-concentrate ako. All soaked up with work. So, very important.
I mean, I suppose you also have your own band.
Yes.
That performs with you. Do
Yes.
they understand that in some sense, the way that you do have to have time for your family?
Yes, of course. But kasi musicians din sila eh. So sila, they also understand that it's not all about work. They need to, reset, relax, and, feel grounded through the help of the family.
Because of course, most of the times, magkaka-gig ka is weekends.
Yeah,
That's
usually
where
weekends eh.
people
Pa-konti-konti lang naman yung mga like Sunday or Monday or wherever.
Christina, ano po yung pwede nyo mag-advise sa mga aspiring singers?
If they want to really, for the longevity of their career, yun syempre yung talagang isipin nila, siguro just be humble talaga. Hindi kasi fame will really get to your head once you get it. Para isipin mo na, I made it, okay na ako, gano'n. Tapos, parang mawawalan ka na ng respeto sa lahat, yung mga dating tumulong sa'yo, makakalimutan mo na. So just be humble and remember all those people who've helped you be where you are and surround yourself with the best people that you could lift, who could lift you up.
And with the new generation performers or singers that we have right now, sino po yung parang gusto na mag-collab or yung pinapakinggan nyo recently?
Wala naman ako actually pinapakinggan recently. Naririnig ko lang siya, pero hindi yung siya constantly napakinggan ko. Pero I'm vocal about this particular singer, si Maki. Si Maki, nagagalingan ako kay Maki. So I don't know what's with him, but when I watched him live on TV for the first time, sabi ko, okay siya. Like, he sang his song live. Ang galing. Hindi siya yung parang pang ano lang pala, pang studio lang pala. Live, magaling siya mag-live. And he sings also some covers na okay din yung tunog. Ganda din.
Since si Maki po kasi is a songwriter, kayo din po ba parang
Yeah, meron akong mga sinulat na kanta sa mga albums ko. Hindi lang siya yung ganun pinush, pero may mga albums naman ako sinulat. Songs na sinulat sa album.
Are there plans to have singles out soon?
Yeah, very soon, probably this year. Yeah.
Ako question.
Yes, go, ganda. Yeah.
Kasi 10 times platinum.
Yes.
And that is already, siguro dapat you're aware, alam mo yun, na it's already unbeatable. Because ngayon, ano na yun eh, puro streaming na. So,
Yes,
Mariah Carey
correct.
and Taylor Swift, ano na, cannot compare. So what's the secret, you think, why mo na-achieve yung 10 times platinum? Sa dami ng diva, sa dami ng magagaling na Filipina singers also. So ano kayang secret ba't mo na-achieve yung 10 times Plus.
Siguro the realness of it, like when I sang Nina live, it's who I am. I love singing live, and people really felt it siguro that it was very authentic. So when we came out with a Nina live album, narinig nila na parang tunog live, parang totoo talaga. So yung authentic talaga eh, sobrang totoo, and it's really me singing live. So yun siguro yun, yung pagiging totoo.
Kala ko siguro if I may add,
Yeah.
based on the observation,
Yes.
na siguro yung capture the market na hindi lang puro girls, puro Becky,
Oh,
capture mo
lahat.
lahat.
Oh.
And siguro it helps yung mga gigs sa bars. Yung
Yes.
exposure
Kumbaga, hindi naman ako yung parang biglaan lang yun. Matagal na rin ako sa business, and I do live for I can't remember when. So yun lang siguro talaga yung tama. And I'm so na-happy ako na hindi lang yun nga, yung mga Bex and mga normal person and whoever yung mga bata, pati yung mga anak ng mga parents, ngayon, alam na rin nila yung mga songs. So, I'd like to thank the parents for letting those children hear my album and Nina Live. Yes. May Spotify. Iba-iba actually. Wala you mean playlist? Playlist ko now, mala Ariana Grande. Very Ariana Grande ang playlist. Pero minsan may touch of like mga Christopher Cross, ganyan, sailing, iba-iba. Siguro talagang depends on the feel of the moment.
Are we expecting Ariana Grande cover?
Why not? It's a secret if there is or there isn't.
Hindi ka na chance may pili po kayo isang guest sa yung sila.
Ako maraming si Maki sana, no? Kasi baka hindi siya available. Si Maki, sino ang daming pwede. Sila Mr. Martin Rivera, why not? Sila Ogie Alcacid, or sila mga nakakatrabaho ko na rin. Pwede naman siguro. Kasama.
Yes. Hindi na uso yung albums ngayon. Ano yung parang way mo para to connect with fans? Meron ka bang merch? Meron ka bang other items na parang sinishare sa kanila so they can feel the connection?
Yung merch, gagawa pa lang kami kasi parang doon na pupunta talaga yung merch, di ba? So, pero the way that I connect with everyone, with the audience, is probably yung mga bar gigs ko. Kasi yun yung mga pinaka consistently na napapanood nila ako eh. So, bar gigs and mga ganun.
There's a regular place for you.
No regular place actually, but like once a month, I do have gigs at D1 and like 12 Monkeys and Turning Tides and a lot more yung mga bars.
Nina, any reaction na yung Nina live album is still relevant because nasa top 100 albums pa rin siya sa
Really? O, tinuman, hindi ko alam. Sobrang nakakatuwa na nandun pa rin siya talaga. Like, yun nga pag sa mga gigs, usually, isipin mo yung mga nanonood lang doon, yung mga, like, matatanda na or whatever. Makikita akong mga bata nanonood and they sing to the songs that I'm singing, yung mga Jello Someday, and talagang tuwang-tuwa sila. So, natutuwa ako kasi talagang thank you to the parents talaga kasi minulat nila yung mga anak nila doon sa mga songs ko. So, talagang paulit-ulit, generation to generation, and I'm so happy.
You made a mark already sa Nina live during pandemic, nung live.
Yes, sa Facebook.
Dami na nanonood talaga and nagbigay talaga. Is there any chance na gumawa ka ng Nina live 2 na?
Iniisip nga namin actually yung gumawa ng Nina Live 2. But then, parang gusto namin na ma-preserve na yung yung Nina Live. Kung gagawa man ng isang Nina Live 2, baka hindi na Nina Live 2 yung title, baka iba na siguro. Pero gusto namin kasi Nina Live lang is Nina Live. And there's a different one for a new one.
Tapos po nagkaroon ng single si Mr. Regine Velasquez ng Someday.
Oo, di ba? Siyempre, Regine Velasquez is Regine Velasquez. Ibang version naman siya and it's very, very beautiful and I'm so happy that she did it. And she's always been vocal na she likes all my songs. Sometimes, she sings my songs sa mga concert niya. May medley pa, di ba? So, di ba naman, very honored naman ng lola mo na kantahin ni Regine yung mga kanta mo. So, nakakatuwa din. Thank you, Miss Reg.
Pero Regine song naman pala gusto.
Oo, di ba?
Regine song.
Regine, actually, kumanta na ako ng mga songs niya na like, nung nung pandemic, I had a concert, parang Divas Live. Kinanta ko yung Reason Enough. Kinanta ko yung Narito Ako. Kinanta ko yung You Made Me Stronger. Yun. Nag-medley din ako ng mga songs.
Speaking of Stina, parang po, kumbaga, yung mga tao, until na relevant na rin po tayo, kumbaga, dahil nga natin, CD, tapos ngayon, streaming. Kasi every time man sa mga feeds sa Facebook, parang nag-share pa rin talaga ng mga nila live songs. Relevant pa rin tayo.
Sobrang nakakatawa na gusto pa rin nila ako in their lives. Gusto pa rin ako maging part ng kanilang playlist and music. And sabi ko nga, kung hanggang kailan nila ako gusto nandito, edi I'll still be here for everybody.
Yeah, medyo off topic na ako. Do you remember your first love? And why do you think you fell in love with that person?
Siyempre, sino naman hindi, first love never dies, diba? O, kaya maalala mo talaga ang first love mo.
Without naming names po.
Yeah, of course, I remember my first love, and he became my first love because he was my first boyfriend. So, kaya first love, first boyfriend. And talagang marami naman din siyang naitulong sa akin bilang tao. Hindi siya parang first boyfriend lang na parang binarubal ka or whatever. Minahal talaga. Barubal talaga.
Romantic lang na.
Yes, kumbaga, it's a very memorable first boyfriend talaga siya. He took care of me and my needs and everything.
Did this happen later on in life or medyo early?
Later on in life. Medyo late ako nagkaroon ng boyfriend. Very pure. Ay! Oh my gosh. Okay, kaya ako naka-white kasi.
Sa mga songs, for example, mag-get really important ako sa mga songs, may mga para sa ganito. So, sa mga songs ko, for example, yung Foolish Heart, may ganun po.
Kumbaga, when I sing a song, parang meron ba ako sa mind ko na dinededicate ko yung song? Siyempre dapat. For me, pagkakanta ng song, merong parang inspiration behind that song na parang isipin ko, itong song na to, para kay ganito. Para siguro mas feel ko yung song. Ha? Foolish Heart? Obvious na favorite niya. Foolish Heart para sa mga heart na talagang hindi matutututo, ganyan. Parang ako yan. Jealous para sa mga nagsiselos na yung mahal nila meron ng mahal na iba. Ganyan. Someday, para sa mga trying to move on, na sinasabi na merong much better than your ex, so wag kang ginayang sa split up nyo. Ganyan. Love Moses, pina-explain talaga sa akin. Basahin mo na lang kaya yung lyrics. Yung love moves para sa mga nakahanap na ng special someone na hindi mo inaasahan na dumating sa buhay mo. Ganyan. I love you goodbye para sa mga ex na tumatawag-tawag pa at hindi mo alam kung magkakabalikan ba kayo o hindi. Yes. Parang pinapaasa ka lang, tumatawag-tawag lang sa'yo. I love you goodbye. Ganyan. Oh, ganon. Yes. Ganyan. Yes.
Most of my followers are K-pop and K-drama fans. Back then, you released an exclusive album sa Korea, compilation album in 2009, and you established a website. You were the first Filipino to do it.
Oh.
How was it back then?
It's always an honor pag may mga ganyang like to release an album internationally. Diba sabi ko nga hindi mo ini-expect pero pag na-release siya internationally, syempre iba rin yung feeling So, and till now, yung mga K-pop and yung mga singers nila, kumbaga, alam nila yung mga songs ko rin and they love my songs. So, iba rin.
Before po nung pandemic, nag-live po kayo sa mga YouTube. Nagpapanood. And then nag-cover kayo ng song from Crash Landing on You.
Yes.
Yung Flower.
I think that was the first Facebook Live nung nasa may parang music room ako.
Tapos ma'am, nung nag-cover kayo nun, pilaw siya sa YouTube. May nabasa ko sa comments na you read the lyrics in Hangul.
Yes. Oo, I read the lyrics in Hangul kasi 'di ba merong yung romanized version. Medyo hindi ako familiar kasi may mga E version. Pero kasi I studied Korean pati yung language and mas comfortable ako to read it in Hangul. Yeah, and to pronounce it in
Miss Nina, meron po ba kayong plans na mag-cover pa ng mga K-drama OST?
Yes, so marami akong naiisip, marami akong naririnig sa Spotify na gusto kong i-cover. Wala lang masyadong time for now. And
Lastly, ano yung mga recent K-drama watch playlist?
ngayon, mga gusto ko panoorin pero hindi ko pa napapanood yan. Squid Game 2, di ba? Tapos, meron akong pinanood, ay ano ba to? Yung kay, kalimutan ko na. Basta kakatapos ko lang manood. Yung sa from Inheritors, yung kasama ni Lee Min Ho doon. Sino ba yun? Si Woo Bin. Si Kim Woo Bin. Diba? Meron siyang parang may recent movie siya sa Netflix. Yung napanood ko. Nakalimutan ko lang yung title pero gusto ko kasi si Kim Woo Bin eh. So,
Most recommended K-drama.
Crash Landing talaga. Natapos ko talaga siya. Iba talaga yun. Nakanta ko pa yung song, di ba?
Christina, are you also open? Kasi maraming open artists. Nagiging theater play na yung mga nila, yung mga kanta nila. So are you also open that your songs will be also made into a theater production?
Sure, why not? Medyo ma-epitomize din yung mga songs ko din, di ba? And talagang mag-stay forever yung songs if they would do that. I'd be happy to do that.
And are also planning to have anniversary releases or probably concert after this one? Kasi nga, di ba, your songs is already on 20 to 25 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kung may concert na kasama yung mga songs ko, that's a good idea actually. Yeah, we can do that. Pero mga ilang oras kaya, mga 4 hours yung concert sa dami ng mga songs. Pero bakit hindi, di ba? Why not? Pwede. And I'll
Was
keep
it
that in mind.
difficult to plan for the concert? I mean, of course, there are a lot of Nina songs.
Yes. Oo, napipilian, di ba?
Was it difficult to trim them down?
It was actually always naman sa concert kasi parang gusto ko ilagay lahat ng mga songs eh. Pero syempre, puro Nina songs na naman ang ilagay. Pero why not? Okay lang naman ilagay lahat ng Nina songs in one concert. Pero doon natin gagawin yung anniversary concert. Pero sobrang hirap to trim down all the songs. Kung ano yung mga dapat kantahin sa Love Matters. And
Christina, as an artist, paano niyo po sila-challenge yung sarili niyo para po mag-evolve pa po kayo or yung mga hindi pa po kayo nagagawa?
Kasi naman, I am my own, kumbaga, enemy. Kukompare ko yung sarili ko from the last gig na ginawa ko. So, lagi parang inisip ko, ay, hindi okay yung ginawa ko that time. So, I'll make it better. So, I just challenge myself to do more siguro and to sing some songs that are very challenging.
Pero also, doing updates.
Yes naman, sa mga bar gigs ko. They also ask me to sing mga upbeat songs. Like sa mga parties din, di ba? Pag mga special shows, special occasions, syempre gusto nila party. So sometimes I sing fast songs.
Siyempre, ako markado ka na rin naman, lalo na sa mga 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
Meron ka ng 10 Awit Awards, then, siyempre, since markable, ka na rin naman singer. Meron ka bang nilook forward ang isa niya as a singer?
I'm not really, parang, I wanna do this. Siguro for now, whatever comes, I will accept it. So, hindi ako yung parang I want to, this is my goal for me, ganon. Kasi minsan, if you don't, hindi mo na-fulfill yung goal mo, frustrate ka lang eh. So, whatever comes, kung kunyari, merong judging gig, like a series of shows, or meron tayong, tawag dito, show sa TV, ganon. So, I accept it as it is. I don't really have a goal to make it bigger and bigger. So, kumbaga, I take it, till now, I take it one step at a time. Hanggang ngayon. Siguro kaya parang alam mo yun, pag ganun, hindi yung parang pasugod siya.
Siyempre, nung pumasok ako sa industry, nasa R&B tayo.
Yes.
Nagbabago-bago yung camera, yung
Yes.
music. Ang makikidifferentiate naman po yung music na meron tayo before, yung mga panahon po yung music na meron na tayo.
Well, talaga namang nag-evolve talaga yung music, like, at saka yung mga era of music, nag-iiba-iba din siya. Like R&B this time, after R&B, nag-rock music. Then after that, di ba, nagbanda-banda. After that, parang contest piece music. So, nag-iiba-iba talaga siya eh. So, ikaw rin, as an artist, dapat you have to evolve and really, first of all, stick to your roots or stick to your sound, and then siguro try to like just incorporate a few sound of the now. So, parang ganun lang. Huwag mo nang totally i-change. Kumbaga, yun pa rin yung music mo, pero magdagdag ka lang ng konti from the sound.
Medyo challenging din tayo sa inyo as a singer, especially the changes of the sound. Na hinahanap rin po ng masa.
Yes, very challenging din as an artist, as a singer, kasi paano kung hindi bagay sa boses mo, di ba? Anong gagawin mo? So, you have to really, siguro sabi ko nga, yun pa rin yung sound mo, pero konti lang ang idagdag mo from the sound that's happening right now. At least, relevant ka pa rin.
Gusto mo nag-judge po ba sa mga reality?
Nag-judge na ba ako? Parang isang beses, parang PBB. PBB lang o isang
Sa mga
beses.
singing contest.
Singing contest, parang wala pa yata.
Pero given a chance po, kung mag-judge man, what, ano ba yung mga qualities na hinahanap in next singing star?
Gusto ko sana yung hindi lang sila kakanta dahil kakanta lang sila ng song. Yung hinahanap ko talaga is yung talagang naintindihan nila yung song and they will interpret it the way na maintindihan ng audience kung ano yung kinakanta niya. Hindi yung parang talaga kakanta ka lang, parang ang galing ko kumanta. Ang galing ko lang kumanta. Gusto ko yung magaling sila kumanta, pero naiintindihan nila yung song, na naiintindihan nila kung paano i-interpret or sasabihin yung story ng song sa mga taong nakikinig. Kasi syempre nakikinig sila, ang ganda ng boses mo, pero alam ba nila kung ano yung kinakanta mo? Yun yung gusto kong hanapin sa mga singers. Sabay sila. Okay, one eye. Sige mo na. Okay.
Yes. Ilang years ka na sa music industry, showbiz, like more than 20 years na po. Nakapag-concert ka na sa Araneta, Isolda, may Diamond album ka na rin. May dream ko ba ang isang Miss Nina sa career?
Yun nga, tinanong din niya nga sa akin kanina kung may goal or may dream. For now, I'm okay as it is, and I really take each day at a time. Siguro na wala ako talagang goal na to reach whatever. Kung ano yung dumating, I will take it and I will make good on what is given to me. So.
Ilang taon na po yung daughter?
9.
Yes,
She just turned 9 last year, December 24.
Alam ba niya kung nagsisearch na ba siya sa laptop or iPad niya na yung mommy niya is sikat na singer? So,
Parang ngayon medyo nagigets na niya. A few years ago, parang di pa niya alam, why are they taking a picture of you? Ganyan. So ngayon na sinasabi na niya sa akin, you must be popular because a lot of people are taking pictures of it. Ganun na siya. Paiba na ng paiba yung mga tanong niya sa akin. Medyo nalalaman na rin niya siguro.
Tapos yung ilang mga netizens, nakakamiss na daw ikaw makita sa ASAP. May chance pa na makabalik.
Na busy lang actually, and also I'm just I'm not a regular naman in ASAP. I'm just a special guest. I don't know what you call it, pero regular guest. Ganun siguro. Pero na busy lang, and siguro maybe sometimes.
Pero are you a freelance? You can also guest in
Yes, sa 7. So, hindi ako exclusive sa ABS, and hindi rin ako exclusive sa GMA. So, freelance artist ako.
Hi, Nina. Let's take this opportunity to ask you which among your songs is. Okay lang ba? Which among your songs is your personal favorite to sing live?
Napakahirap. Yan talaga pinakamahirap na question talaga. Kasi diba, lahat talaga ng song ko, parang gusto kong kantahin live. Eh. So, ang hirap. Mas mahirap pa sa math yan, guys. Ano ba yan? Siguro Love Moves na lang.
Love Moves.
Yan, pinaka-favorite kong kantahin live.
Which among your songs naman is the most emotionally challenging for you? And why?
I think it's Someday. Yes, Someday. Kasi nga, 'di ba, pag mahirap mag-move on pag naghiwalay kayo ng ex mo. Pero iisipin mo lang na kaya kayo naghiwalay kasi hindi talaga kayo para sa isa't isa. So, kailangan mong mag-wait doon sa person na talagang para sa'yo talaga. So, ang hirap isipin na parang mag-wait ka eh, di ba? Ayoko, ito gusto ko eh. Siya yung gusto ko talaga eh. So, ang hirap sabihin nyo na, mag-wait ka. Ayoko mag-wait eh. Di ba?
Which among your songs took the longest to perfect in the studio? Nahirapan ko.
Mayabang ba kung sabi ko wala?
Sabi naman, if it's a truth, right?
Parang wala naman kasi inaral ko yung mga songs ko bago ako nag-studio eh. So parang feeling ko wala naman. Sorry, wala.
I love it. Last, which among your songs do you dream of remaking, reimagining, or remastering?
Siguro, baka Through the Fire. Diba? Through the Fire. Siguro.
Ano yung gusto mo pang flavor na ito?
Siguro nandun pa rin yung niya, yung pagkabungangera niya. Pero, pero may yung pagka-acoustic ang dating. Ganon, diba? Parang medyo subtle. Hindi masyadong mabanda. Pero may bungangera. Yan siya.
One more.
Yes, okay.
Meron pa bang kaba pag nag-whistle?
Always naman, kahit hindi naman whistle, kahit any other song, may kaba pa rin naman, syempre. Kasi, feeling ko kasi pag hindi ako kinakabahan, hindi na ako nag-i-enjoy sa ginagawa ko. Gusto kong kabahan. Alam mo yun, every time, pupunta ako lagi ko na ginagawa, magbabargig ako, pero gusto ko every time, kinakabahan ako. Kasi, it means, concerned ako dun sa show, kung anong mangyayari sa show, kung anong maging outcome, gano'n.
And how were you able to take good care of your voice? Given that you did, or you're doing a lot of gigs, diba, you're singing live, a lot of times for most singers of your age, diba, or kahit nga nag-iba na yung voice nila. Kasi nga, parang bulong, diba?
Oo nga.
So, parang, how are you able to maintain the same quality? Though, syempre sa babae, nag-iiba yung voice.
Lalo na daw pag nanganak, di ba? Mababa yung boss.
So, in your case, how do you take care of your voice?
So for me, fortunately, nung nanganak ako, hindi siya nagbago talaga. Which is yun yung fear ko. Nasabi niya pag nanganak, mawawala yung voice, bababa. So fortunately, hindi naman. And siguro, iba-iba rin naman yung how you take care of your voice. But for me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and kung hindi naman dapat pagpuyat, hindi ako nagpupuyat. And siguro I just try to be happy kasi ang stress din nakaka-contribute din yan sa pagwala ng voice na parang minsan, bakit wala akong voice? Pero kasi part yan ng system mo. Pag stress ka, ibig sabihin, sometimes wala kang boses and all. I try to live my life the way I want to. Kung gusto kong kumain ng kung ano mang pwedeng kainin, kakain ako. But I don't eat pork and beef. Hindi ko alam kung makatulong yan. Pero I don't eat pork and beef. I just eat fish, chicken, and vegetables. And yung pinaka sa lahat talaga is to just be happy. Kasi pag happy ka, lahat ng system mo masaya. Boses mo bukas and all. That's just for me. Iba naman sa ibang tao.
I'm so curious to know. Kasi ako personally, feeling ko minsan ang ganda ng boses. And when I record it, nakikringe ako parang pangit pala.
Pero ganun talaga Kasi pag kunyari live, wala ka sa studio, parang ganda ng boses mo. Pero pag nasa studio ka na and you're wearing headphones, parang medyo awkward yung tunog. Ganun talaga, yes. Ganun talaga siya. So, hindi ka nag-iisa. Carry yan. Yes.
Miss Nina,
Yes.
are you expecting new songs to appear or sa concert?
New songs sa concert, yeah. Kasi every time I have a show naman, I have a concert, may lagi namang merong new songs. But if you're pertaining to a song like an original song, maybe this year I will try to push na ilabas yung song na yun.
Then, sa mga kantang nagpasikat, sumikat ka, ano yung nagdala talaga ng pera at kasikatan?
Pera? Gusto ko yung pera.
At yaman.
Oh, siguro talaga love moves talaga yan. Kasi yun yung first song na nirelease namin doon sa Nina Live album. And talagang tinanggap kagad ng mga tao nung nag-release kami ng Love Moves. So yun na yung nagdala ng pera. Kasi ka.
Then your dream concert, do you have the dream stage?
Dream concert, all my concerts are a dream concert naman talaga. So, I'd like to say na lahat ng mga concerts na gagawin ko, gusto ko dream concert ko. Hindi yung gagawa lang ako ng concert. Pero, ano pa bang gusto kong, siguro yung yung dream ko na makita ka sa harap na naka-stripe ka red and white sa harap. Oh, yan. Dream ko na abutan mo ako ng mic, ganyan. Wala naman. Parang lahat ng concerts ko is a dream concert. Yung collaboration with John Prats, it's always a pleasure working with Direct John Prats kasi nga sobrang it's an ease to work with him kasi nga yung ikaw bilang artist hindi natatamper eh. Kumbaga ini-enhance lang talaga niya yung creativity mo as an artist. Maganda na yung yung gusto mo for the concert, pero si Direk lalo pa niyang pinapaganda. Mga pegs. Ano ba? Siguro more of yun nga, to enhance me as a singer, as a performer on stage. Yun lang yung peg niya for me. Talagang umangat as an artist. Thank you. Brain freeze.
Any other foreign collabs na gusto mo rin magkaroon? Or let's say, parang dahil nga marami ka rin sa mga Korean novela, any K-pop artist na gusto mo parang
Oo nga, no. Parang hindi natin alam kung pwede ba ang BTS, pero why not, diba? Kasi naman, diba si RM, parang very vocal siya na gusto niya yung song na Someday. So why not, diba? Baka ito hindi naman, ang bias ko is si Jungkook. Sorry. Jungkook, diba? Sorry.
Invite na lang all of us to your concert.
Yes. Hi everyone, I'm here again to invite you on February 7 at the New Frontier Theater. It's a pre-Valentine concert and the title of the concert is Love Matters, and we will be celebrating different kinds of love on my concert, and this show is brought to you by Heavenly Desserts by Chef Jeng.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.